Forster Ajago getting his second straight start as the single striker up front. An off-season, no Riley Lynch in the starting 11 today for the Town FC. Instead, Kadron Spivey will get the start on that left wing. Spivey, the young 15-year-old, signed a deal in January. They really love the approach for Kadron Spivey this season. The reigning MLS Next U15 MVP, 11 goals in 21 appearances for the San Jose Earthquakes U15 side. Technique, awareness, consistency, all the words that come to mind for Kadron Spivey. They'll need that as the Town FC looks to get their offense jump-started. Just 2 goals. They've allowed 4 so far in 2 matches. The Town FC coaching staff really liked their performance, what they called a very strong performance in their matchup with Timbers 2. They said, we just made a few mistakes that hurt us, but did feel like it was an important early season result for this Town FC team. As for Mark Lowry and Real Monarchs, they feel like their season has been a bit fragmented, playing in the Open Cup, having time off. Mark Lowry saying we can't really get some consistency across the board, and that's what they want. The whistle sounds from our center referee, Abdu Juma, and we are off and running inside Zions Bank Stadium in Utah.
No. Oh, here he comes.
Jake Griffith, along with our MLS Season Pass team, early on it now, as Real Monarchs trying to ask questions of the Town FC's defense. Headed back on, flying out from goal is David Sweeney, the 23-year-old goalkeeper who will get his second start of 2025. Ezerkani wants that cross, instead gives it up to Jennings. Back on to Ezerkani, does get that cross. Town FC starting to bunch up a bit. Griffin Dillon, Marquez, Moisa from distance, lunging stop made by Sweeney. An early test of Town FC's goalkeeper, and he is up to the task to keep things 0-0. Long ball worked ahead, intercepted and headed away. Jennings will lob one forward, again in the vicinity of Ajago. You can tell early on their goal, try and spring Forster Ajago free. There is a whistle for a foul. 7 goals and 12 appearances for the striker up front, number 27, Forster Ajago. During his, Lowry said it's so hard on the young guys, especially at this level. They need that consistency in the daily environment. And he feels like, especially for those young players, the more consistency they get in the training environment, in the match day environment, the better they play. He's very excited about having Aiden Ezerkani back from that national team duty. Player of the match day in match week 2 was Ezerkani. One back, though, by Town FC. Here's Medina leading the charge. Touched inside by Medina, trying for the give and go. There's Rojagapal. Glancing header back on from Forster Ajago. Max Floriani, the man, able to run that down, who has it again now for Town FC. This Town FC coaching staff lauded Floriani with praise. They said you can just watch him and tell that he's a professional. He's a great profile, good feet for his size, has great field IQ. Easily one of the most talented professionals that St. Louis University has churned out, and that's saying something. High number of pros from St. Louis University, 39 to be exact. This worked ahead. Spivey trying to chip the keeper. Make that Ibarra. Here's Ibarra now. Medina on his right, tries to split two defenders, unsuccessful. Here comes Real Monarchs now. Clustering up in the midfield, there is a whistle for a handball. And that will erase the buildup for Real Monarchs. Ibarra pressured, and there is the whistle from Abdou Juma. The first half in the books between Town FC and Real Monarchs. Whistle sounds from Abdou Juma, and we are back underway for the second half between Town FC and Real Monarchs. This Real Monarchs team having the opportunity to have a bit of time away from competitive matches, and Mark Lowry tried to use that time to really reset things for this Real Monarchs side. Former El Paso Locomotive coach is Mark Lowry. He said, I remember back during my El Paso days, we had a bye, and instead of going super hard in training, as this one played central and cut out by Floriani, we tried to overtrain, we pushed the guys, we ended up having injuries, and so Lowry felt like the best opportunity was to give the guys more days off from training as a way to help them reset their minds, get their bodies back right. Going forward again, looking for Toure. This ball falls out wide. Hazarkani! Aiden Hazarkani says, pick that out. What a way to open the scoring for Real Monarchs. 1-0. Just a bouncing ball laid off from Moisa outside. Aiden Hazarkani has a rip. His third of 2025. Already. Whipped back forward. Here's Toure. Toure knifing in past Floriani. Toure carries it wide, plays this central. 2-0 Monarchs. Two second half goals, all from the boots of Aiden Hazarkani, all set up by the new signing, Ousmane Toure. Goes inside, goes outside, puts Floriani on skates, carries it wide enough to draw Sweeney in. An empty net for the easiest tap-in goal. Hopes of getting themselves back into this contest. Diogo Baptista, Julian Donnery will come on. Already we've seen on display what Mark Lowry said about one of their more recent signings in Ousmane Toure, how he makes defenders' lives a nightmare. He's already gotten the better of Max Floriani, who's marking him since he subbed on in an important moment, generating that assist. There's Masalas. Dillon tries to dish it out wide. Initially cleared away, it falls back to Hazarkani. Loose ball in the midfield, pounced on but given back by Town FC. Griffin Dillon now. has options around. Will lay it off to Hezarkhani. 2 goals tonight. Now Hezarkhani, 1 1/3, parried away by Sweeney. Dan DeGier and this Town FC coaching staff, they came into this contest saying we feel like we're close, we just need to put the final piece on it, the finishing. They haven't really had much offensive opportunities to finish on, just the 1 shot on target. This is a performance that this Town FC coaching staff, if this result holds, will want back, considering that for so much in that first half, they controlled the tempo and the tone in which this match was played. As both sides will make changes here in this second half. New signing Brian Sandoval, the Colombian, will come on. This signing announced just yesterday, and now already making an appearance with his new club. Play resumes off the drop ball. More opportunities in what is such a soccer-rich area out in California on the West Coast. Town FC also set to sponsor a women's team as part of the WPSL Pro initiative, that starting in 2026. Back on it is Town FC. Looking to roll that in behind. Read well and intercepted by Real Monarchs. And some extracurriculars after the whistle from Abdou Juma. Calderon pleading for an additional whistle, more action from Abdou Juma. Crowd mic picking up that he said, he kicked me in the head, but Abdou Juma will keep the cards in the pocket. Cruz Medina will have this free kick. Medina lobs a ball in the thick of it, headed toward goal, falls in front, and Donnery pulls one back for Town FC. What a brilliant ball. Proper weight on it from Cruz Medina, bouncing around. There's 13 goals conceded in 1 season for the Yukon Huskies. Vliet gets play back underway after the goal clearance. Free kick given to Town FC. Initially, Floriani looked ready to take it. Instead, Sweeney will wave him off. Motioning players forward. Now Sweeney drops that into a crowded area. That dumped away for a decisive clearance. Played forward. Played back off to Donnery. Pass was behind him. Pounced on by Real Monarchs, but served back again to Cruz Medina. Donnery glancing header toward goal. Oh, it's pushed wide. Miss at the death, an opportunity to level for Julian Donnery. The whistle sounds, full time. Real Monarchs hold off a late rally from Town FC.